What is up, credit hacker? Today we're going to be talking about the airline hack that maybe some of you may know, some of you may not know. Who knows? It's just something that I've got a chance to utilize. A lot of my students in the credit club membership site have or were able to utilize. So because we all got to use it, I figured, hey, why not share it with everyone else? For those of you who don't know, you get from American Express certain cards, whether it's the American Express Platinum, Business Platinum, Gold, or the Hilton Aspire card. And I can't remember the green card as well, but if it does, it does. You get an airline incidental credit. So this credit is good for luggage, food, snacks, all that good stuff. Sometimes upgrades. For the most part, I'm going to show you guys how to liquidate that credit so that you can use it for later travel flights, for later cash, basically. So one of the things when I first started is I had American Airlines, and I would always use this credit to get into the Admiral's Lounge. If you can't do this hack, use it for the lounges. 100%. It elevates your travel experience 100%. So for the most part, I would suggest doing so. But today we're going to be talking about how to liquidate this so that you can use your credit for future travel. Now, first and foremost, do your own research. Try with small amounts. Number one thing, when you do this, do it with small amounts. Don't just trust some random guy on YouTube that you met. So if you're going to call your representative, or you're going to chat with your American Express representative, and you're going to be like, hey, I want to transfer over my airline of choice to be United. And then once they do that, right, you make sure you have a United account set up with them. So if you don't have any United account, set one up. You're going to go to Google, and then the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Google, and then you're going to type in United Travel Bank. Okay, it's going to probably be the first thing that you see. Click on that. You're going to sign into your United account. Once you sign into your United account, like I said, start with small amounts first. Don't just trust some random guy on YouTube. So you start with $50. All right, do a $50 transaction. You're basically putting money into a wallet. Okay, so you're gonna fill out your credit information. You're gonna buy $50 or deposit $50 into that United wallet. It's going to code as United electronic ticketing or something like ticketing electronic, something like that. But once it posts, it'll change and it'll say United Houston, Texas, or depending on where you're at, I guess. But for me, it says United Houston, Texas. I've seen data points for different people. Some people say they get the credit in a few days. Some people say they get it in a couple weeks. But for the most part, it's about 7 to 10 days roughly, for me at least, and for my students. So for the most part, you're going to get a credit that's going to be reimbursed to you. So if you bought a $50 United Travel Bank credit, you'll get reimbursed $50, right? Depending how much credit you guys have. And then once you find out that this works, you can start to scale. You can go back and liquidate the rest of your credit if you want as well. So if you have these multiple cards, the Platinums, the Gold, the Aspire, all that cards with the airline credit, and you do have United as your airline of choice, go ahead and use this hack. If not, then I also always recommend, like the American Airlines, you can use it for the lounge access. Again, do your tests, figure it out, see if this works. Depending on when you're watching this, they shut down this loophole at the end of 2021 for the last 3 days, and they brought it back right after that. So you never really know, right? So test, find out for yourself to see if this works. A little house note: if you are a brand new beginner and wanting to learn more about credit, you just got into this travel hacking game and want to learn more, right? You don't really understand how this works. I created a completely free ebook for you folks. It's called Buy Your Freedom, because for me, when I'm doing all these credit hacks, I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm buying my freedom. So it's the beginner's guide to buying your freedom leveraging credit cards. So you can download this book. There'll be a link in the description somewhere. You just put your email in and you'll get this book for free. So I do a breakdown of exactly how I travel using credit cards, as well as the things that you're going to need to know in order to elevate your credit score so that you can get these credit cards so that you can eventually buy your freedom. All right. So honestly, I hope this hack works for you. If it does, send me some data points. Let me know how it went for you. If you like this video, as always, just hit the like button. If not, sorry. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, peace.